So we're out in the middle of the pine woods in South Abaco at a place called Dan's Cave. It's right in the middle of the South Abaco Blue Hills Conservation Forest. It's the longest cave, wet or dry, in the entire country. Scattered throughout this cave system, there are multiple passages that go off and they accumulate to about 12 miles worth of passages. The first room we filmed in was a place called the Cascade Room. It's about 400 feet into the cave from the entrance. You have to travel at a depth of about 70 to 75 feet to get there, but then it opens up into this massive room. The room is 30 feet tall, 150 feet wide, about 200 feet long, and it's completely filled with massive formations that go from floor to ceiling. Aside from being the longest cave, wet or dry, in the country, it's also one of the most beautifully decorated caves on Earth. I've traveled all over the world, and there's nothing like this. I've had the best cave divers in the world come here, and they're like, no, we've never seen anything like this. So it truly is something that stands out on Earth. Blue holes are repositories of cultural information even long before humans. So we're looking at prehistoric stuff. Animals and plant life that lived in these places fall into these blue holes, and they're trapped and captured for future scientists to come and discover. We've found fossils of animals that no longer are in the Bahamas, fossils of animals that nobody even knew existed, new species, cave-adapted animals as well that are currently living, new species. The oldest living crustacean on Earth is found in this particular cave, the Rummipedia. We've helped with a lot of research using some of the formations in those rooms, looking at sort of past climate and what the sea levels were like during previous eras. And so this cave has been a dry cave that you could walk in 3 times over the last 360,000 years. When you learn what you're looking at and you notice things, then you can really see how many times this place has been dry and then reflooded, and now it's reflooded again. So now it's a blue hole instead of a dry cave. Being the first person to swim into a place and knowing for a fact that no other human eyes have ever seen this, and having that place all to yourself just for that moment, and it's just you in this ancient place. So there's just nothing like that in the world, and I'll do whatever it takes to just keep doing it. You know, I'm an explorer. I've lived my whole adult life, just for exploration. But it's not all gone. This cave in particular, this cave is not done by any means. So there are places still on this earth and even in this cave where young people, if they are dedicated and do the training and do the right protocols and everything, they can be the first to swim into a place that is so stunning it just makes your jaw drop. It's ancient history and it's cultural history. We do find remains of Lucayan Indians and that type of thing. And so these are vessels of Bahamian history, right? And so this is yours. This is your culture. This is your history. And I want to make sure that these are protected because you don't want to wipe out your own history.